In South India, Alavars and Dasas, and in North India, Sants and Sufis created social awakening through Bhakti cult. The harmony these faiths together have achieved despite their diverse religious faiths and their contribution towards enriching the vernacular languages are discussed here. Saints of Bhakti cult and Sufi tradition brought in a social and religious reformation. They stressed the importance of global brotherhood and taught that bhakti is the best way to attain mukti. In brief, I will tell you the gist of the bhakti cult. Bhakti cult condemned discrimination. It preached equality. The saints of bhakti cult opposed and condemned superstitious practices. They undertook the task of uniting the hearts of people. According to Sufi saints, dharma is love and service to mankind. God is one, not many, they preached. Andal is one among the 12 Alvars, the Vishnu devotee of Tamil Nadu. She was an adopted daughter of Vishnu Chitta. Andal's original name was Goda Devi. They were devotees of Krishna. Her father was making flower garlands and offering it to Krishna temple of Sri Villiputtur. She wrote Tirupavai and dedicated to God. Akkamadevi was an enterprising woman in the Vachna movement of 12th century. She was born in Uduthadi of Shivamogga district. Her father was Nirmala Shetty and mother Sumati. She claimed Channamallikarjun himself to be her husband. Her parents forcibly got her married to King Kaushika. She stayed at Anubhava Mantap in Kalyana for some time. There she wrote many vachanas under the pen name Channamallikarjun. She left Kalyana and went to Sri Shaila. Towards the end of her life, she left her mortal body in the Kadali forest of Sri Shaila. He is one of the important persons in Kannada Dasa literature. Purandara Dasa was born in Purandaragada. His original name was Srinivasa Nayaka. His father was Varadappa Nayaka and mother Leelavati, wife Lakshmi Bai, was a religious woman. Srinivasa Nayaka was a miser and an atheist. Later he distributed all his wealth to the needy people and spent the rest of his life in the thought of God. He travelled to many places singing kirtanas, and at last he reached Krishnadevaraya's court. Vyasaraya gave him Diksha and called him as Purandara. Later he became Purandara Dasa. He is known as Karnataka Sangeeta Pitamaha, father of Carnatic music. He wrote kirtanas with the pen name of Purandara Vittala. Kanakadasa is one of the famous kirtanakaras of Dasa literature. He was born about 1508 CE at Bada, a village of Bankapur Taluk in Haveri district. Thimmappa was his original name. Birappa and Bachamma were his parents. He was a warrior and also a poet. He headed a group of over 78 villages. It is said that he found a pot full of gold and he came to be known as Kanakanayaka. He renounced worldly things and became disciple of Vyasaraya. Later he came to be known as Kanakadasa. He has composed many kirtanas with a pen name called Adikeshava. Shishunala Sharif is the first Kannada Muslim mystic poet. He is known as Kabira of Karnataka. He was born in 1819 CE at Shishunala. His parents were Imam Sahib and mother Hajjamma. He studied both Hindu and Islamic religion in his childhood. Later he passed his Mulki exams and served as a teacher for some time. He took Diksha from Govinda Bhatta and wrote many Tattvapadas. Kabir Das is a famous saint of Bhakti cult and was a disciple of Ramananda. He was an adopted son of Muslim weaver couple Neeru and Neema of Varanasi. He taught his philosophy and through Doha, 2 lines of poems, which is simple and easy to understand by common man. His followers are called Kabir Panth. Guru Nanak is the founder of Sikh religion. He was born in 1469 CE at Thalawandi in Punjab. Now it is in Pakistan. Mehta Kalu and Trupta were his parents. His songs called Japji are in Granth Sahib, sacred book of Sikhs. Nanak had great belief in the existence of God. God is one and eternal. He proclaimed. He said one can gain Guru through bhakti, and with bhakti one can attain mukti. Tulsidas was born in 1532 CE. Tulsidas was the first to support Bhakti Marga in North India. He was born in a Brahmin family. He wrote Ramacharitamanasa. Mirabai is a renowned saint of India and is called as Radha of Kali Yuga. She was born in a Rajput family in Rajasthan. She was Raja Ratan Singh's daughter. She married Prince of Mewad. Her mother-in-law opposed her worshipping Lord Krishna. Mirabai could not tolerate this and she left for Brindavana, the pilgrimage place of Sri Krishna. She has remained eternal due to her thousands of bhajans. Chaitanya was born in Nabadvip Dham in Bengal in 1485 CE. Jagannath Mishra and Sri Devi were his parents. Vishwambara was his original name. Ishwar Puri was his guru. Chaitanya left his family life and took sannyasa at the age of 25. He travelled to holy places of India and spread the message of love. Today's Hare Krishna cult has been influenced by him. Bengalis call him Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and also treat him as the incarnation of Lord Krishna. Nizamuddin Auliya is one of the main Sufi saints. He lived in Delhi and lived a life of poverty. Masjid with thatched roof was his center of activity. He refused the village gifted by Sultan. Bande Nawaz is a famous Chishti Sufi saint. He was the disciple of Nasiruddin of Delhi. Bande Nawaz means protector of those who came to his shelter. His original name was Jesudaras, means long haired. He settled in Kalburgi. He was respected by the king Firoz Shah. He wrote in Dakhani language. His literature is still preserved in the Kalburgi library. Every year his urs is held in Kalburgi. In Sufi cult, Chishti sect is important. Moinuddin Chishti is the founder of this. He came and settled in Ajmer. Devotion towards God, service to Guru, good life are the main features of Chishti followers. He had concern for harmony of Hindu and Muslims. Salim Chishti from Fatehpur Sikri was famous among them.